I like going to the woods. Alright, so you're probably sitting there wondering, why are you watching a video that was recorded in 2020? Well, here's the story. So I made this video with every intention of editing the video and getting everything started, but life happened. So that's that. So basically, what you're about to see is the beginning, the actual beginning of this channel. This is what got everything started. It was always a dream of mine to do something like this, but life happened. Like, the last 5 years have just been hectic. New career, new city, new house. But now everything's fallen into place. I saved up for my truck, so I got that going. I can't really backpack anymore because I have severe sleep apnea, so that's what I'm doing now instead of backpacking. But it kind of works out because I'm a little farther away from the mountains at this time. But this, I was a younger man when I made this. We'll just say that. I had a little more grit. So the footage is golden. I can promise you that you will love this. The camera's shaky. I filmed it on a Samsung A7 or something. It was a budget phone. So that was fun. I had no tripod, but I think I did a dang good job at setting up shots. I had a lot of walk-bys, a lot of different angles that worked really awesome without a tripod. So I made it work with what I had. So this was so much fun, and I kind of regret not making the video back in 2020 when I actually filmed it, because that's when, everyone and their mom started watching YouTube, staying at home, and that's when a lot of outdoor channels blew up. But yeah, technically this is the true start of the channel. For this trip, my backpack was way too heavy. I looked like an amateur but I had gone backpacking many times before this, but I didn't go lightweight by any means. I went into this with the intention of, man in the wilderness for 10 days. Only ended up doing 6, but I had a beat up old 97 Chevy S10, cracked windshield. Odometer was at probably 267,000 miles or something. Check engine light was on. But man, it was so much fun. I was at a little junction in my life, and it was a great video. I think you'll really enjoy it, so I hope you watch along, and I hope you like the video. Yeah. Brownie beans. Brownie beans are really good. That's 95 pounds, one arm. I love this valley. Well, I've arrived at the trailhead. There's lots of vehicles here. I saw 2 day hikers just hiking out, so it is Saturday, but I'm thinking by Monday it'll clear out, since I'm going to be here all week. Probably running into a bunch of people, especially early on the trail. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just eating my burrito, shedding a little bit of pack weight. Like, I took out my cargo shorts because these pants will be fine. Just filled out my permit. On the trail, man. Shit. Yeah. Here we go. My pack's really heavy. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but got to drink that beer tonight. I'm not gonna save it. Lessen the weight, but today's it's gonna be harsh, but hoping by tomorrow I should be into it. I'm not in shape very well, but this trip should get me in shape pretty good. I'll catch up with you guys later. I take a rest, and I'm just thinking, catch me outside, how about that?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Making friends on the trailhead. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, this is kicking my ass so far. It's just been a steady incline for the last probably half mile. Just makes me realize how out of shape I am and that I pack too heavy, but we'll get used to it. I've just been taking it slow. When there's a really steep uphill, just baby steps, we'll get there eventually. Yeah, so one cool thing I like about not having a GPS is, like, I know there's a trail and then it goes another trail, but like I don't know what's around the next corner. I don't know where I'm gonna get my next water. It just makes it more adventurous, in my opinion. That's one of the reasons I really kind of refuse to bring a GPS, even though I'm in the wilderness. But I mean, this trail is well used. I mean, if I get lost, I have a compass. I know my direction, and it's basically a big circle. So I mean, you're gonna run into a trail no matter which way you go. So yeah, that's what's going on. I forgot my pack. Alright, so I just reached a junction here. This goes over to, some old buildings. I kind of want to check that out, so I don't know, it's not even one yet, but this looks really nice for a campsite. I have this river right here. I just ate lunch up the hill over there. I think I might load up on water and set up tent on that hill up there. It's a beautiful spot. Because I don't want to be right here on the trail, even though that's a campsite. But I got water there. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little siesta and find somewhere to camp out for the night. Besides beer, there's nothing better than fresh mountain spring water. Alright, so I've arrived at my campsite for the night. It's only 2 o'clock. I got 5.5 miles in, so that's more than I need. So you can see I already took my backpack off. But look at that view. It's really smoky out today. Some clouds just rolled in. Breeze is picking up. That feels nice on the sweaty head. My hat's pretty sweaty. But yeah, I'm going to get setting up camp and hang out, have a couple siestas, and wait for dinner time. You know, have a couple nips of the whisk. Yeah, it was a grueling, just grueling. I'm glad I warned myself that I was going really heavy, because I did, and it kicked my ass, man. Coming up this last hill to the campsite, I was stopping every 10 yards just to catch my breath, but it's a pretty steep hill. I mean, it was off the trail, so. But yeah, I'm feeling good after my heart rate got slowed down a bit, and that's that. So upon searching the campground, I have found my best flat spot to be right about here. Only thing I'm worried about there is this widowmaker, as they would call it, dead tree. It seems pretty solid. You never know though, so it's a tough decision. Tough decision. Oh, blue jay right there. I don't know if you can see that too well. See if I can get closer to him. Just found this on the ground. I'm hoping it's the ace of spades. Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, 4. Got the tent set up. Got the chair set up. We're set up. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna lounge around, enjoy the view. The sun is still behind some clouds, keeping me shady. So I thought maybe of going back down to the original spot that I was gonna stay at down by the creek. It's probably only about 30, 40 yards from here, 50 maybe. So it is quite a hill. So I decided to stay up here because that spot is closer to the trail. I can see the trail over there. It's about probably 50 yards. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out and relax. There's like no bugs out here at all. I've seen some ants, chipmunks. Those are all the critters I've seen. There's no flying. Or I did see a bee. I had a bee land on me. It looked like some sort of wasp. But yeah, I haven't seen any biting animals, any biting insects. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to do this solo. I would have, if someone wanted to go with me, I would have gone with them. But it's nice knowing you can go at your own pace. No one's gonna be, running ahead of you or being stuck behind you. But I know, being out of shape like I am, that I'm like, I wouldn't be able to keep up with a lot of the people I know that would want to do this kind of thing. But because I haven't done this in years. It's probably been like 10 years since I did a backpacking trip. But yeah, this is great. It still hasn't settled in, the fact that I'm out here. I'm going to be out here for over a week. That's still settling in. I'm just kind of getting into the groove. But I'm really looking forward to this path. The route I'm taking, from what I've seen today, it's just amazing. And supposedly it opens up. I talked to a couple people on the trail. They said there's plenty of water sources all the way. And it's supposed to open up to be I've seen amazing views, but I've been along the same kind of rock face the whole day, going down the valley, or coming up the valley. But I'm really excited to see what this place has to offer. The deepest I've been in here is about a mile before this, and right now I'm about 5.5. So just from what I've seen today, I know it's going to be an amazing trip. And yeah, I'm just going to lounge around for a couple more hours. Really looking forward to dinner. Playing around with my knife and exploring the area is what I'll be doing. If I see anything cool, I'll take you guys with me. Ooh, technical difficulties. Not used to this chair. Oh. Anyways, it's coming up on 5 o'clock in this region, and I'm gonna go ahead and crack my beer open. I was originally gonna save this for my birthday, which is in 5 days, but I'll be more than happy to get this weight off of me. Why am I not waiting to drink it till dinner? Because I really don't like drinking beer with food. I like having water or Gatorade or a soda, but you know, I like to get nice and toasty before dinner time. That makes the food all the much better. But yeah, it's been mellow. The skies have cleared up. It's just so smoky in the air. I'd be able to see these mountains so much better. I mean, they're even like the peaks are only, you know, 2 miles away from me, and I can barely make out the outlines, especially facing the sun. Out this way I can see it a little better, but the smoke is just so noticeable. It's like I thought for a minute I could actually see it blowing in the wind, but it's just, I hope it clears up. But you know, we can deal with it as just smoke, but that's the reason we can't have fires. I'm not saying I won't have a fire. I won't have a fire, but I might. I'm in the wilderness. No one's gonna really come out here and issue me a citation. But yeah, let's do some illegal stuff, guys. All right, I'm not even sure if I can have a gun out here, but I got a concealed carry permit, so I mean, it should be legal to have it. But oh, a big old ant on me. Voodoo Ranger IPA. I would have gotten something different, but this is all they had at the liquor store by my house, besides like Coors or Budweiser. And it's 7% alcohol, and it's made by New Belgium, which is my favorite brewing company. Fat Tire is definitely my favorite beverage or beer. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink about half this beer, then that sun's creeping down. I'm gonna probably start cooking here in half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that. Keep on chilling. Why don't we go on a little journey of the area? Yeah, you can kind of see the smoke in that still right there. Like, just look at that. Wow, that's all smoke. So yeah, that's kind of the ridge I'm at. And this I'll call Sunset Rock. I'm definitely gonna watch the sunset from there. Looks like the clouds are staying away. Maybe. Flip-flops. Hopefully a strong gust of wind doesn't pick up. But yeah, I just got my tent. Everything's in there. My sleeping pad inflated and all that. I'm just hanging this on here for now. I'm gonna string all my food up high at night. I'm not sure about the wildlife in this area, so I'm not gonna take any chances. There's my day pack, backpack, and my amazing chair. Trail's over there. It goes over here. Then down there is the creek, about 50, 60 yards to get water. So, beautiful evening out today, folks. Yeah, getting back to why I might have a fire. Not saying I will, but if I do, it's going to be at after dark. I mean, no one will notice. No one will see. Someone might smell smoke, but there's plenty of smoke in there already anyway. And, well, the main reason is, I mean, people like me, I don't I might not ever be able to do something like this again. You know, I'm going in, I have a few weeks off of work. I'm going to go start a new, not a new career, but I'm going to go start, continue my career. I just took a nice long break between places where I work. I'm working for the same company. Um, but take a nice long break. But yeah, people like me, we don't get to do this, you know, every day. And I am a responsible, you know, fire tender. Like, I will make sure I won't have a fire if it's windy. You know, I'll make sure that my fire is completely out before I either leave or go to sleep. Um, and and also, I mean, it's just about, you know, the way we live. Like, we're letting people tell us what to do, how to live, and that's becoming more and more normal. Especially with everything going on in the world right now, it's starting to really piss me off. Like dummies ruin it for us. Like idiots coming out here, they don't pick up their trash, they don't put out their fire, they start a 50,000 acre fire, you know, just because they're dumb. I mean, the more we're impeded on, especially, you know, in the world's current situation, it just makes it easier for them to impede more and send me to jail. Send me to jail. It's not all the government's fault. It's not. It's mostly because of dumbasses. That's one thing that's becoming more and more common too, these days, is dumbass. But I think that's my rant for today. Um, yeah, just gotta let it all out sometimes. I'm hoping I don't run into the Sam Squatch. So the sun's coming down on that peak, and it's coming up on 6 now, and so far there have been no neighbors. So I think I'm going to be alone tonight. I'm lucked out. I don't have a tripod or anything, so it's been fun trying to um, set stuff up, you know. I love watching Steve Wallace, Camping with Steve. That's what you're doing now, but I'm not the Steve Wallace, okay? Anyways, the sun has set. I got plenty of time to waste. Let's get cooking. Hurry up, I'm hungry. If you don't like the Broncos, please, you can still like me. I'll wear my hat like this. I'm sorry. Caw! Ooh! 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 Yaller! But yeah, that rodent today, that little chipmunk that acted all tough like he was a Sam Squatch. Um, I sure showed him, didn't I? Another wise word of advice, don't forget your backpack. I forgot my pack. Soupy. So yeah, anywho, with the longevity of this trip, I brought tons of food. So I'd say I'm rocking at least just in dinners and breakfast. Bam. That's all. So I got two number 10 cans of Mountain House split up into bags in there. And then I have like 4 biscuits and gravy and a chili mac and a scrambled egg. And I have 2 other breakfasts in the big backpack. And that's all freeze dry. My other stuff is, we'll go through my snacks. But I got a big bag of paydays that I brought with me. I brought a Hershey's bar because you got to have chocolate. Got to respect the chocolate. And I brought a bag of tortillas, Kawasaki Pasang, and I brought a bunch of Starburst. I love Starburst, and like 24 Cliff Bars, macaroni and cheese, lots of beef jerky, and brandy beans. You guys know how much I like those. Actually called lapini beans or lapimi, but yep, I got some of those too. But yeah, lots of food. We're going. I just don't want to be scared of running out because, like I said, I'm gonna do this from anywhere from 7 to 10 days, depending on how I'm feeling. So, and plus, I don't really eat more than 2 meals a day. So like my breakfast and dinner will be good, and just my snacks for the afternoon will just be Cliff Bars. So all that extra like tortillas, macaroni and cheese, and what beef jerky, that'll just be all some stuff I could substitute for dinners. But you know, after I get into this, I'll probably start snacking more. But right now it's starting to feel pretty real. Now that I'm eating my freeze-dried rice and chicken from Mountain House. It's pretty good. It's got celery, carrots in there, and it's seasoned pretty well. It doesn't taste like stir fry seasoning, but like it's not just chicken and rice. But you know, not as much chicken as you would like, but that's okay with me. I got plenty of protein otherwhere. When the lights go down on the mountain. Wait, he's taking a journey and singing Journey? Whoa, man. So check it out for dessert. Just a little nip. And some Starburst. Woo! So yeah, it turns out the name of this peak here would be Sideways Trump Face. I'm just chilling. I got to see the moon set, the sunset. It's nice out here. Nighttime, it's getting spooky. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna sit back, listen to some music, watch the stars come out. I'm already seeing the bigger ones, but once that light totally fades, it'll get real nice, I'm sure, because there's no moon, because I saw it set. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a nip or two, and if it gets too cold, I'll just go in my tent and write in my journal or something. But yeah, it's not even 8 o'clock right now, and like not having a fire makes it feel a lot later. But time is going at its pace. It's like it doesn't exist out here, you know. All right, so still chilling out. The stars have come out. Pretty good. I can see the density of the Milky Way right now. It's pretty nice. But I did have some people just come by. I think they're at the bottom of the hill. They're either filling their water or camping there. There's a couple nice spots down there. So as far as a midnight yodel goes, probably not going to happen tonight. But tomorrow is Sunday, so within a couple of days, people are going to start clearing out of here, and I'm going to be deeper in as well. So I'll get more and more isolated as I continue. If I make the loop back on time, though, I'll be a down hiker, and I'll have a bunch of up hikers coming on the other side of the loop. So yeah, people shouldn't be tailgating me. I shouldn't have no one passed me today, and I was going so slow. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit more. It's getting kind of cold, so I'll check in with y'all when I'm crawling into my tent. All right, well, it was a good day. I'm pooped. Got another big day tomorrow, the next day, the next day, and the next day. And I'm gonna hit the hay. See you in the morning. So that'll conclude part 1 of 5 or 6 of the trip that I did 5 years ago. We'll see you in part 2. Bye.